Rapunzel. Once upon a time, there was a man and woman. They had always longed for a child. One day, they found a hidden garden, and it was full of a very special herb called Rapunzel. "Look, my dear," said the woman. "Rapunzel! It's just what we need." The two of them were delighted and started to pick the Rapunzel. Suddenly, an old woman jumped out from behind a tree. "I am Dame Gothel, and this is my garden. How dare you steal my Rapunzel?" she screamed. And the husband said, "Please forgive us, but we so want to have children, and we've heard that Rapunzel has magic powers." "I see," said the old woman. "So here's the deal. You can eat as much Rapunzel as you like, and have many, many children, but the firstborn child must be given to me." The man and woman kept their promise. They gave their first baby, a little girl, to Dame Gothel. "Now I am your mother," she said. "I will call you Rapunzel, and I will hide you from the world." Dame Gothel took Rapunzel deep into the woods and hid her in a tower. For 16 years Rapunzel lived right at the very top of the tall tower, with only a small window right at the very top. The only person who ever visited Rapunzel was her mother, Dame Gothel. She would always call, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, so that I may climb the golden stair." And Rapunzel would lower her hair down. It was so long that it reached the bottom of the tower. And Dame Gothel would climb up, until she reached the window. Every day, when her mother visited her, Rapunzel would say, "Mother, please may I go out today? It looks so wonderful out there." Rapunzel had never set foot outside the tower. "How many times must I tell you, Rapunzel? It's too dangerous out there for a girl your age. We must keep you safe in this tower. It's for your own good." Rapunzel sighed and stared out of the window. Then she started to sing. One day, a prince was riding in the forest and heard Rapunzel singing. "What a beautiful voice," he said. "Where is it coming from?" The prince found the tower and watched Rapunzel singing at the window. Before he could say hello, Dame Gothel arrived. "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, so that I may climb the golden stair." The prince watched as Rapunzel hung her hair out of the window for Dame Gothel to climb. Up she went, up, until she reached the window. The prince waited all day for Dame Gothel to leave. At nightfall, down she came, waved goodbye, and set off through the forest. As soon as she was out of sight, the prince cried, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair, so that I may climb the golden stair." Rapunzel, thinking her mother had returned, threw her hair down to the prince. The prince climbed up and up, all the way to Rapunzel's window. Rapunzel was delighted to see the prince and to have someone to talk to. They talked all night long. When morning came, the prince left, promising to return every night to see Rapunzel. When her mother came the next day, she found Rapunzel in a very happy mood. Rapunzel, why are you so happy this morning? Oh, Mother, I think I'm in love. In love? What are you talking about? Said Dame Gothel. I met a prince. He came to the tower. What? Dame Gothel was so angry. She had kept Rapunzel in the tower so that no one would ever find her. You stupid girl! What have you done? You've ruined everything! You were supposed to be mine forever. Mother, I don't understand. I thought you'd be happy for me. Mother? I'm not your mother, Rapunzel. Your real mother gave you to me when you were born. I thought you were worthy of being my daughter, but I was wrong. You are no child of mine. Mother, I'm not your mother. Get out! I never want to see you again. Rapunzel didn't know where to go. She'd never left the tower before. She walked and walked all day, and soon it began to get dark. That evening, the prince was on his way to see Rapunzel when he heard her singing. The prince followed the sound of her voice until he found her. Rapunzel told the prince what had happened. I don't know what to do. I don't have anyone left or anywhere to go. You have me, Rapunzel. I would like to marry you. And the first thing we're going to do is find your real mother and father. And that's exactly what they did. Then Rapunzel and the prince were married. They lived happily ever after, and nobody ever saw Dame Gothel again.
The Little Mermaid, Part 1. Once upon a time, there was a young mermaid called Ariel. She spent many hours sitting on her favourite rock. Her fishy friend Flounder would keep her company. "What you dreaming about, Ariel?" asked Flounder.
I'm dreaming of being a human.
As usual then. Ariel spent most of her time dreaming of being a human. Just then, a huge ship appeared on the horizon. As it got closer, Ariel saw a handsome prince standing on the deck.
Look, Flounder, it's Prince Eric. Oh, how I wish I could talk to him.
At that moment, the skies turned stormy. The ship rocked backwards and forwards. Thunder roared, the rain pelted down, and the ship crashed against the waves. Suddenly, the prince was thrown overboard. Ariel quickly dived into the water. She swam right into the storm to rescue Eric. Ariel saved the prince and brought him back to the safety of her rock. "Oh, well done, Ariel. Nice work." Ariel started to sing a lullaby to the prince.
Sleep, oh, prince of my dreams. Sleep under the stormy sky. And when you wake, I'll sing to you still. Your mermaid love am I.
Ariel heard a voice calling her name from the sea.
Ariel! Ariel!
Oh no, it's my father. We have to go, Flounder.
Ariel quickly swam deeper and deeper until she reached the underwater kingdom where her father, Triton, lived. Now, Triton was very, very angry with his daughter.
How many times have I told you, Ariel? Contact between humans and merpeople is forbidden!
He roared.
But Father, he was...
I don't care, Ariel. You must never go near him again.
Ariel burst into tears as she swam away from her father. All she had ever wanted was to be a human and to marry Prince Eric. Ariel found herself in a very dark and scary place. It was the home of the sea witch Ursula.
So, Ariel, said the sea witch, you want to be a human girl?
How do you know that?
I know a lot of things. I know all about your prince, and I know your father won't let you see him again. But I can help you.
Oh, please, please do. Can you make me human?
I can, but there will be a price.
I'll give you anything. Anything!
Said Ariel.
In that case, I need your beautiful voice.
My voice?
Oh no! Flounder tried to stop Ariel, but she wouldn't listen.
Okay, you can have my voice, but I want to be human forever.
The spell will make you human for 3 days. If in that time you get a true love's kiss, then the spell will make you human forever.
As soon as Ariel agreed, the spell began.
A mermaid's tail will turn to legs, and human she will be. And if she gets a true love's kiss, then Ariel will be free. Now sing for me, girl.
Sleep, oh, prince of my dreams. Sleep under the stormy sky.
A mermaid's tail will turn to legs, and human she will be. And if she gets a true love's kiss, then Ariel will be free.
A loud bang brought an end to the chanting and singing. Ariel slowly looked down, noticing her new feet for the first time.
Try and sing for me now, girl.
Ariel tried and tried, but her voice was gone. She could no longer sing Eric's lullaby. But Ursula could.
Sleep, oh, prince of my dreams.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I love it.
Since the night of the storm, Prince Eric had struggled to forget the mysterious girl who saved his life. She was singing to me, that's all I remember. If I heard that beautiful voice again, I'd know that was the girl who saved me, and I'd marry her right away. Ariel tried to call to Eric and tell him who she was, but of course she no longer had a voice. She would have to find another way to get his attention. Ariel pretended to be drowning. She splashed around in the sea and waved her arms in the air. Prince Eric swam over to rescue Ariel, and he carried her back to his palace, where she could get dry and recover. Eric had never seen anyone as beautiful as Ariel before. He was just about to kiss her when they heard a voice. It was singing Ariel's song. Eric jumped up and ran off, forgetting about poor silent Ariel. She ran after him. On the beach, a beautiful young girl was singing. Flounder was watching from the water. Eric ran up to the girl. "Your voice! It's you! You're the girl who saved me! You remember me singing to you?" Ariel suddenly saw the orange tentacle hidden in the girl's hair. And she quickly realized it was Ursula in disguise. Ariel tried to get Eric away from Ursula, but she had no way of telling him who the young girl really was. Without a moment's hesitation, Prince Eric got down on one knee. "Will you marry me?" he said. "Of course I will," said Ursula. Ariel was heartbroken. Flounder couldn't bear to see Ariel upset, so he swam off quickly to find King Triton. The next day, on board his ship, Eric was marrying Ursula. Ariel was too upset to watch. Suddenly, Triton, her father, flew out of the water with Flounder.
Who dares upset my daughter?
Ariel pointed at the ship. Triton looked closely at the young girl and immediately saw Ursula's bright orange tentacles.
Ursula? What is she doing here? What has she done to you?
Ariel tried to speak, to show her father that she no longer had a voice.
She took your voice! And now she's trying to trick your prince into marrying her? She must be stopped.
Triton's trident was incredibly powerful. He twisted it round and round in his hand, and the waves copied. They got stronger and stronger, rocking the boat until Ursula fell off the deck and plunged into the sea. Triton thrust the trident in the air. A lightning bolt erupted from the skies and struck Ursula in the water. Ariel's voice floated out of her body and back to its rightful owner.
Sleep, oh prince of my dreams, sleep under the stormy sky. And when you wake, I'll sing to you still, your mermaid love am I.
Prince Eric heard his lullaby and followed the song all the way back to Ariel.
Eric, it's me. I'm the girl who saved you. Please believe me.
Eric did believe Ariel, and he wanted to give her a true love's kiss. Ariel was about to get her happy ending, but it was too late. Ursula was delighted. She laughed and laughed.
Your 3 days are up. You'll never be human again.
Ursula's spell was wearing off. Ariel's feet became fins once again. Before Triton could go to his daughter's aid, Ursula caught him in her tentacles and pulled the trident out of his hands. She threw Triton into the water. Eric dived into the water to rescue Triton, but Ursula thrust the trident into the sky. Ursula's action brought on the biggest storm the kingdom had ever seen. She used the trident to make herself even more monstrous. The ship was being pulled apart by the huge waves and strong winds that Ursula had conjured up. Ariel dived into the waves. She knew she had to do something, otherwise Ursula would destroy the humans and the mer people. Ariel grabbed the trident and used it to stop Ursula.
This is for my father.
She sent a lightning bolt straight into Ursula's cold heart. The sea witch shrunk back to her normal size and then continued getting smaller and smaller until she was no bigger than a fish. Ursula was destroyed and forced to spend the rest of her life under the watchful eyes of Flounder. Ariel returned the trident to her father.
Well done, Ariel. Not only did you save our kingdom, but you saved Eric's too. Maybe it's not such a bad thing for humans and merpeople to be friends after all.
Triton pointed his trident at Ariel's fins, and they magically turned into legs again. Triton gave his blessing for Ariel and Eric to be married, and their marriage marked the start of a great new friendship between humans and merpeople that lasted for a long, long time.